Well, good morning, YouTube. It's Michelle. It's Friday morning, and I am here to share with you my junk journal number 7 for the Junk Journal Junkies Summer Challenge 5 for 5. And honestly, I'm about 2 weeks behind, so I'm going to really try to do 10 before I take my daughter off to college next week. Been a really busy summer, so this challenge has really pushed me to at least get some things finished, and I've really appreciated that. Thought it'd be fun today to show you my ingredients for this journal. Finnabar always shares ingredients before her projects, and I always think that's kind of fun to see what everybody used. So we'll start with the closest to the camera. The adhesives that have been used are Fabri-Tac, some Eileen's tacky glue, and definitely some glossy accents. This glossy accents was gifted to me in a Christmas swap mini album scraps, so that's why the number 4 is on there. So thank you so much, Miss Cheryl. And so this was used for the closure. I've got the handy dandy Martha Stewart doily edge punch. We've got our Ranger Distress ink, and I love these inks. There's so many different things you can do with them. So this is Gathered Twigs. I think I've killed this ink pad. I don't do the re-inker thing. I need to replace this because it's pretty much done. I have a Hero Art stamp here that's a journaling sheet, and I really like that for putting lines on my pages. I have a Stampin' Up! Stamp that is dated 2003 that I use to just add some interest to my coffee dyed pages, journaling pages. I've got some fabulous crocheted lace trim from Hobby Lobby, and it stretches, so I really love that. I use some Scrabble tiles for the title, and had to be creative because, of course, all the E's, the D's, there's some A's, but most of the letters I needed today to say notes were missing. No N. I had some O's, but no E's. So anyway, you get the idea. I've used haberdashery. This is one of my favorite paper stacks. It's Paper Studios haberdashery. It's on craft, but just has some really great Victorian vintage graphics on it. So the haberdashery paper stack, as well as the Theodosia square. And oh my gosh, I just bought this. Love this stack. I think I said I used Kirby's, the other one, in my last video. I was wrong. This is the stack I used. And what I like about it is many of the pages are the haberdashery pages, just in thinner sheets. So it's great for just creating some fabulous vintage pages. I was waiting for the delivery of a craft armoire on Thursday? Yes, yesterday. And coffee dyed papers from this to create the journal. So let me show you the journal number 7. Again, I had to use my Scrabble intuition and come up with a word out of the letters I had. So I put joy on the front. This is the haberdashery paper stack that was used to create this card craft 6x9 mailer, and I used PoetSpice. Jamie has a tutorial on making your own 6x9 mailer envelopes, and so I made this with craft card and haberdashery papers, and so it is super sturdy. So this little notebook I'm calling my little brown notebook, and I have a hook closure here, and originally tried some other glue but ended up using glossy accents to adhere it down, so it's just a hook. There's one sewn in signature using the pamphlet stitch. Used that trim which stretches, so I was able to put Fabri-Tac here glue this down and then just stretch it over the pamphlet stitching in the spine, and then pull it over to the back. So I really love that. You can get a lot of yardage out of it because it stretches. So just some more of the paper pack. So let's get in and see it. I also wrote down all of the demographics. So it's a 6x9 mailer envelope journal. It is 6 by 4.5. There are 32-sided sheets, so 60 spaces. Not all of them can be journaling spaces because there are 13 pockets and tuck spots. There are 2 tea bag pockets that I made. There's 1 organza bag, and the back flap also makes a pocket. So let's get in and see it real quick. Again, the papers, the dosia square papers have been coffee dyed. So you open it up, and the front cover features paper pieced. I got those vintage stamps that have those 3 ladies, and so I paper pieced one of the ladies using some of the different papers from haberdashery and some newsprint. And there are 3 tags in there, all made from craft card and haberdashery paper. And then I used Paula Lemon's corrugated paper to do the stamping on the back. So there's 3 tags here with some fancy fibers. This is a pocket, and then the young lady sits in front, and she's fancied with a feather. I just thought that was kind of cool there. And so here we go. Oh, I forgot to say too, I used a lot of the dollar store stickers that I got from Karen in my rack, and so you'll see a lot of those. What I love about these is they give you the touch of lace, but they don't have a lot of bulk. So lots of those in here as well. So again, the papers have all been coffee dyed, and so let's go. So we've got, and I'm just going to go through now. This is wallflower. Here's one of those tea bag pockets that I've made, and inside of it, that's a Cameo Shop digital download. Oh, I used the other Martha Stewart punch too. I forgot about that. So just see, lots of space. Again, I'm saying this is a little notebook. Lots of space, whether you're taking a class, whether you're writing prayers, Bible study, even if you're, work, if you want to put notes. Here's an envelope that was gifted to me in a swap that I was in. So I just tucked that in one of the side swaps, as well as I had some ephemera, just this, and just tuck that in there for more journaling. Beautiful papers. I've also done some stitching. Again, you know how limited my sewing is, so it's going to be straight lines and a straight stitch. It's one of the pockets. It's got one of those sticker doilies on it. Again, I've added just a little bit of stamping for interest. Here's a side pocket. This is one of my tattered floral coffee filter flowers with a button center. This is from Debbie Ann Parent's Ephemeris Vintage Garden. She had done a freebie. This is wools and buttons, and I've done a little bit of stamping on the back of that. The other is just a plain tag, probably from the Target Dollar Spot or Michael's bin. Other side, again, another spool, just a journaling sheet. It's a doily tuck. It's a pocket, a book page pocket, and there's nothing in there but just a space there that you could tuck some little things. Here we have a flip up. Everyone's doing flip ups. This is the center of the signature flip up space. So it's been decorated with the doilies, the stickers, and when you flip it up, there's a journaling spot there. Also some journaling cards and paper there. Center of the signature, I've got 2 book page butterflies floating. This page is decorated again with lots of the stickers, and when you flip it open, there is a journaling spot there. a tuck spot here, more journaling. There's a doily tuck here, just a tag piece of ephemera I had was in my stash. Here, mason jar, stamped onto a piece of the haberdashery, some journal lines on the back of it. More journaling spots. Here's that front, that's actually the front page, the cover, but only in the Theodosia Square paper. Got a tea bag pocket here, and then there's just a craft tag that's got a little bit of stamping on it. Okay, I'm not going to even try. You know how when you're on camera you can't get the tags back in the little tuck spots. And it's got one of my tattered floral coffee filter flowers on it. Here, this back page has a little tuck spot there, and then some more of the stickers. So here's an organza bag. This is for little goodies. Who knows, you may find something of finding or a little piece of memorabilia, and all you do is you just flip the organza bag up. I've put a brad and a swivel in the back here, which this is a very sturdy pocket here. And then you can see that the organza ribbon just goes through two eyelets back here. And you can change that out if wanted or if it gets too big. And there you have it. So this is journal number 7. Again, I'm calling it my little brown notebook. And voila. So I'm going to keep making until we leave Wednesday for Washington, D.C. So I hope everybody's having a great Friday. We hope to see you a couple more times before next Wednesday. Bye, and have a great day.